In a world of yarn where the colors spin, Kel's bells, crochets, let the magic begin. Streaming live where the chaos flies, but her kindness shines, no need for disguise. Support in her voice as the stitches flow, teaching the grace in the crafting glow. Kel's bells, spinning dreams in her hands, in the chaos where creativity stands. A guiding light in the fiber streams, crafting joy, weaving vibrant dreams. Kel's bells let the yarn unfold, a story of warmth in colors bold. With hooks in hand, she's ready to create patterns that flow, no time to hesitate. From scarves to blankets, each piece unique, teaching with love and never harsh critique. Her laughter echoes in the chatted rings, chaos and joy in every stitch she brings. When the chat goes wild and the yarn's in knots, Kel's bells just smiles, never lost in thoughts. She turns the mess into a masterpiece, a fiber art wonder that'll never cease. Through tangled threads in crafty nights, Kel's bells guides us to crochet heights. Her streams are a haven where all can learn, in the chaos of colors where passions burn. She's the queen of crochet with a heart of gold, a story of kindness waiting to be told. In the world of yarn where the magic spun, Kel's bells shines bright, brighter than the sun. Her hands create and her spirit leads, in every loop she plants the seeds. Kel's bells, spinning dreams in her hands, in the chaos where creativity stands. A guiding light in the fiber streams, crafting joy, weaving vibrant dreams. Kel's bells let the yarn unfold, a story of warmth in colors bold. In a world of yarn where the colors spin, Kel's bells, crochets, let the magic begin. Streaming live where the chaos flies, but her kindness shines, no need for disguise. Support in her voice as the stitches flow, teaching the grace in the crafting glow. Kel's bells, spinning dreams in her hands, in the chaos where creativity stands. A guiding light in the fiber streams, crafting joy, weaving vibrant dreams. Kel's bells let the yarn unfold, a story of warmth in colors bold. With hooks in hand, she's ready to create patterns that flow, no time to hesitate. From scarves to blankets, each piece unique, teaching with love and never harsh critique. Her laughter echoes in the chatted rings, chaos and joy in every stitch she brings. When the chat goes wild and the yarn's in knots, Kel's bells just smiles, never lost in thoughts. She turns the mess into a masterpiece, a fiber art wonder that'll never cease. Through tangled threads in crafty nights, Kel's bells guides us to crochet heights. Her streams are a haven where all can learn, in the chaos of colors where passions burn. She's the queen of crochet with a heart of gold, a story of kindness waiting to be told. In the world of yarn where the magic spun, Kel's bells shines bright, brighter than the sun. Her hands create and her spirit leads, in every loop she plants the seeds. Kel's bells, spinning dreams in her hands, in the chaos where creativity stands. A guiding light in the fiber streams, crafting joy, weaving vibrant dreams. Kel's bells let the yarn unfold, a story of warmth in colors bold.
Hello there, good morning. Sorry my watch went off at the same time that I turned the thing, and then I was like, wow, why do I have like 9 Finch notifications? Good morning! Good morning! Good morning, JC. Good morning, Jack. Good morning, Brianna. Good morning, Crash. Good morning. Unstable One, good morning. Senpai, good morning. Harmony Shine, good morning. Mixed Val, good morning. Arid, good morning. Craft, good morning, China. Good morning, Glued with Gold. Good morning. Yarny Pixie, good morning. If I didn't say good morning, good morning. Ghost Glass, Comfy, Academia. Welcome in, everybody. Good morning. It wasn't me, it was you, I could tell. Hi, Jay, good morning. It was definitely you. I love how much people like the new emotes. That makes me happy. Seeing people use the new ones makes me happy. Makes me happy. I'm trying to find a happy medium of where I can hear the alerts, but also it's not blasting. Pow pow. Good morning, everybody. It's Whip Wheel Wednesday. How are we all doing? How are we all doing? Are we all excited? So I came in blasting. Hawker's here. He's here for the beans. Beans! Beans! I forgot to change back the alerts. Hold on. Hold on. I forgot to change back the alerts. Okay. No, I don't want to edit. I want to... No. I want to get the browser source. I want to turn back on the right alerts. They've made it here early more than twice. Yes. Nicely done. Hold on. Haku, calm down. There they are. You're sitting here like you're at a little table and it's kind of adorable. There we go. That should fix it. Ugh. Haku would like you to know that his new treats, whomever bought him new treats, they're already on their way. They're already on their way. They're already on their way. Whomever bought him treats yesterday, they're already on their way. Hi, Joanna. It's good. How are you? Let's spin the whip wheel and get started on our first project today. Wheel, a wheel. Please. Please, wheel. Please. Please. I don't care. I don't care. Dumb cat, dumb cat. Which is good because I've got to catch up on things that people have ordered. I have a whole bunch of notes right here from yesterday. I have a lot of notes from my meeting of shenanery. And I'm excited. I'm excited. Excited? And you'll all be excited when you're allowed to know what's going on. You'll be excited. I forgot my heckin' iPad. Yes, you did give some amazing news. Also, we were talking about it in Cal Chat, if you need more news. Oh, sweet pattern of mine. This is a Dragon Priestess shirt. You too can get yourself a Dragon Priestess shirt. If I can hit buttons right. There we go. We like amazing news. Basically, the amazing news... Oh, I forgot to turn that off from yesterday. But look, there's a shib. Oh, look at him. This is the shib. Yeah. Look. Dad is my shibby boy. He's not mine, but You know, I like to live vicariously, as you can imagine. Okay, where is the shout out? We need to turn that off. Turn that off. We did spin the wheel and we got Dump Cat. Dump Cat. Dump Cat. We got ourselves a Dump Cat. Dragon Priestess! Who summons you? Me. We were talking about your killed shirt. Cause I'm wearing your buns. Goosifer is always threatening. Goosifer, it lives to threaten, okay? Goosifer lives to threaten. So the good news is that Hirschner's, if you know who Hirschner's is, they sell yarn. Oh, he'll get outfits eventually when I have time. Hirschner's, who sells yarn, bought the patent to Big Twist. And will be supplying Big Twist in the future. So. Yeah. So if you're a fan of Big Twist, that's where you'll be able to get it in the future. That's where you'll be able to get it in the future, likely. Hi, Trickspin. Thank you for the honk. Okay. So we're gonna 7 decrease. Okay. If Goosifer had a little apron full of yarn, and he made of yarn, does that mean apron full of yarn would be Butcher's apron full of meat? Now, I like to think that if Goosifer was wearing an apron full of yarn, it was more like the opposite. Like, Goosifer would be making babies for people. Like, he's a fertility doctor or something. That's what Goosifer's yarn would be made for. Here, take this baby you didn't want. Well, that's the plan eventually, is that if anybody wanted a baby Goosifer, would baby Goosifers be chaoslings? Yes. Never used it before. When I got into crochet, we didn't know if Joanne was going to survive, so I was like, oh, let's try. Yeah, fall in love with the yarn. Yeah, you would have likely fallen in love with the yarn. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. So the good news is that we might be getting it back. The bad news is the only thing I had seen was that it was Big Twist and not KNC, which 1, 2, 3, 5. So we'll see. 6, 7. So yeah, we'll keep our eyes out. We'll keep our eyes out. If they're at the phase where they're selling patents to things, it means the end is near. You're a quote. I think you've been a quote before, Dragon Priestess. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But I'm feeling positive about it, so you know, we'll see. We'll see. Alright, we're dump catting. I've got to finish this at some point. This kind of makes me laugh at the scalpers who bought all the yarn up thinking that they were going to make a hefty profit on it. Yeah. Well, also, scalpers, I guess, probably don't know the yarn economy and what people are willing to pay for yarn. If you're buying acrylic, you're not going to spend more than you have to, right? There's a reason why you're using acrylic. Okay? 3, 4, 5, Oliver woke up hangry and I'm in danger if I don't feed him. Oh, good luck. The whip wheel! The whip wheel, Dagon, because it's Wednesday. Yeah. You're not gonna spend $10 on a skein of yarn. You're just gonna go to a different brand that's cheaper. No one's that attached. No one's that attached to their big twist, okay? That they're gonna spend $19 on a $3 skein of yarn. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I'm gonna decrease. And then I'm gonna switch to that. Scalpers are gonna have to take up fiber arts. Yep. Once you're used to wool, only reason to go for acrylics is pricing. Yeah. So if it's more expensive, you're just not gonna buy it. It's kind of the thing. It's like yarn economics. Yarn economics. Hi, Doc Holiday. 4, 5, 6, 7. My cat's throwing up. Wool makes one itch. If wool makes you itch, okay, these days, and you're using quality wool that's been processed correctly and fully, then you're allergic to wool. That might be a hot take. It might be a hot take, Dan. That might be a hot take. Because a lot of wool is not scratchy these days. That is a thing of the past. If you're using wool that's been processed properly and fully, it should not be scratchy. Hey now. Hey now. Hi now. How are you? 3, 4. Hi, Juju. 5, 6, and 7. So, that's my hot take of the day. You're probably allergic to wool. Oh, yeah, I'm not talking about, like, the acrylic Dagon. We're talking wool. If your wool is scratchy, okay, hear me out. If wool is still scratchy after properly being prepared, hi, Harley Quinn. If you're still scratchy these days with wool and it's been a good, properly processed wool, then it's low quality wool, or, which I'm not really talking about. I'm talking about properly processed, really, like, wool. You're allergic to it. Is mine an allergy? That could be a sensory thing. I wouldn't put it past being a sensory thing. I'm just saying that wool these days can be so super soft. No, you're talking about the big twist. Yeah. Okay, sorry. I had changed the subject. He's just finished throwing up on the floor somewhere. That's where he is. In case you are curious. From the bargain bin will also still be scratchy. Bargain bin, typically, if we're talking older stuff, yes. If you're going to a yarn shop, there's not many wools that are going to be super scratchy. If you're getting it thrifted, yeah. Even like cheaper wools, I've gotten Hi Shihu Geeks. You can request a skin test from an allergist, but it's normally just sensory suspect when this is question. Yeah. Fix the temperature? Yes, Juju. It is no longer 90 degrees in here. It had dropped 10 degrees in here within an hour of him turning off the heat. Like, at the source. Like, he came in and he touched our radiators, and he was like, oh, wow, those are hot. He looked at the thermostat, it was turned off, and he was like, yeah, there's something going on. Like, that's what I was telling you. The thermostat is off. My heater should not be hot to the touch. So, yeah. No crap, yeah. It was like being covered in prickles. Yeah, so that's not gonna be high quality. H&M is not, like, known for its, quality wools and or acrylics, really. I don't like sweaters from H&M. I don't like the touch. I don't like the feel of them. I don't get sweaters from there for reasons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so they turned off the heat at the source while they try to figure out why it's still spitting out heat, so it's at least temporarily fixed, because I'm not going to need heat until, you know, October probably. Just hope he doesn't forget about it and not do anything. I'm not allergic to any fabrics, but there are days and sometimes certain days. Yeah. No, I get you. I just can't process the feeling. Yeah. No, I get you. No, fully, completely. Yeah. So it's getting looked at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Decrease. And 2. Whoop. 6. If your hands come, so yeah. Yeah, H&M's not good quality. All the sizing is weird. The material isn't great, but for a broke person going to their first office job, it was great. Yeah, no, it's just the sweaters for me I really don't like. I can't buy pants there either for obvious reasons. For obvious reasons, I can't wear their pants. But I can't wear pants from most places. Yeah, this combo is also making me itchy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there we go. Alright, we are making good progress. Okay, I have some yarns that I don't like touching, but other than that, I'm pretty okay with a lot of stuff. I don't like touching Red Heart yarn, but that doesn't mean it's not gonna stop me from working with it. It's just gonna mean I have the icks the whole time. 3, 5, 6. It's just gonna mean I have to deal with the icks. There we go. What you're saying is that if you have a toxic person in your life who's allergic to wool, you can just wear a wool sweater to keep them away from you. Hey, Red Heart. Yeah, me too. Call me when there's chaos, Carix? No. Not to deal with red hearts. Yeah. Red heart Super Saber is the worst. Only certain colors. Yeah. Some colors are better than others, but I just tend to just avoid it if I can. I have a bunch of it, but that's because I was gifted a bunch of it. And I have to use it to get rid of it. Because I'm not the sort of person who's like, ew, I don't like that yarn, I'm gonna throw it away. No, I'm gonna find something to use it with, or, you know, give it to someone else, or what have you. But, yeah, I'm just using it up for the most part. This brown right here is Red Heart, but after it's been worked, it's a little better on the touch. And this brown isn't particularly bad, but it's not great at the same time. 4, 5, then we are on the booty of this cat. The booty. I will only work with. You see, I don't like Karen's Simply Soft because it's whitey. It's got a slimy texture to me. And that's why I don't like it. Because it's slimy. It's weirdly slick. Yeah, and it's super splitty, yeah. I don't like the slimy texture that it has. One, two, three, 4, 5. When it's a wearable piece because of how it drapes. No, I can get that. I just don't like working with it. Not a fan of working with it. I was about to say, the only one I have is the pink that I use on my fish lips. Not on any fish lips, just the ones that are for me. My fish lips, because it's the standard color for the Sassy Bassy lips. I'm covered in cat hair. Yep. I'm thinking like a normal size box, not a Christmas tree box. One of my friends like, hey Juju, you want a box of yarn? You thinks? And you know what? They brought a Christmas tree box full of yarn. Well, no, you got a lot of yarn. At least there's that. At least you get a lot of yarn out of it. 1, 2, 3. I've decrease. Well, the good news is, Harley Quinn, the good news is that if you're a fan of Big Twist, the patent for Big Twist was bought by Hirschner's. So, Brianna, have a good lurk. So, wasn't too soft or too harsh, not too pricey. Yeah, Big Twist is what I used for most things. Like US company. It is. They're at least based here. Hirschner's. It's like 125-year-old place, you know. It's rip Big Twist resellers. Yeah, I'm still working with Sog. I bought Yes, I still have a lot of stock, but I sell a lot of stuff, so. Chicago based. Sandy. Chicago sounds like Chicago is where they started, at least. I don't know if they're still there. I had an astounding stash because I would buy simply the colors were pretty. I forgot the project, so it's it. No, I gotcha. I getcha. One. Whoop. The important things. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ow. Ah. 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna switch. Do the last stitch in the gray. There we go. We only have a few more rounds before the butt is closed up. Was smart, saw the fan base, a big twist. I'm glad it was bought by someone not terrible. Is really my whole wish for it the whole time was like, can we get someone to buy it that's not like a terrible company? You know? First alternative to Joann's retailer I tried. I was happy with them. Yeah, you said the shipping was pretty fast, but it was expensive, right? A small airbrush compressor from Joann. He bought both the large and the small, but the point was to buy for me airbrushing on stream. It's louder than my current compressor. How? It's so small. You get the catalog. Nice. 2, 3, 4. Eh. Ay. Should probably stuff this at some point. Oh, I was supposed to decrease. I'm a dingus. Small things are always loud. Oh, thank you for the follow, Harley Quinn. JC, I thought about seeing if we could hang out this weekend, but then I realized I have a baby shower. I have to go to. Like, dang it. Dang it. I have to go be with family. Heck. Ding dang, baby shower. The baby won't be mad. Yeah, but I already told my grandmothers I was gonna be there, and, you know, I haven't seen them in a while. My grandmothers. And, you know. Hi, Jelly! How are you? Bought from Hirschner's before. They have a ton of kind of kitschy cross stitch. They were where I started before I found Etsy patterns. They're good, but you had to pay full price for shipping. Ooh. Did you finish the gift for the baby shower? So I've finished several gifts for the baby shower. Because I've made all the gifts for the baby shower. that I'm going to make. I'm making them all. Because my brother actually appreciates my skill. Unlike the rest of my family. Fixing up a bag. Nice. We have a nice chill day. Nice, cozy, calm, chill day. We're making a cat right now. This is a cat. Cat-shaped cat. I need to get more stuffing. Someone remind me to get more stuffing after stream. So I finished a few things for the baby. Mess. In a mess. This jumper. Little romper. Little romper. This little romper. Yeah, that's one of the things I made. This cutie. It's got little closed eyeballs. It's kind of hard to see on camera. And they asked specifically for a sweater to put the baby's name on when they, you know, tell baby name. So I made this little sweater. I will be stitching late child's name into it when we know what it is. When we know what it is, which we don't. Hi, Raven. Hi, Raven. So those are the 3 things I've finished so far. They're all so cute and tiny. And you want to see the other thing that I'm making right now? Hold on. Ah! Shoes! Little sandals. I'm making some little sandals. Little tiny little sandals. With a size 2. 2mm hook on size 4 cotton. It's torture. It's torture, okay? Torture is what it is. How dare I what? It's so cute. It's too cute. Yeah. So little, like, they're for like small children who aren't walking yet, sort of situation, because they're not hard, obviously. But yeah, 2mm with size 4 cotton. It's torture. It's torture, I tell you. Too cute. I know, right? He's not allowed treats right now because he just threw up, and I'm not willing to give him treats. If he just threw up. He can have pets though. It's not that he feels bad, he just always throws up. It's he just, you know, he gets excited and eats his food too fast and throws up most days. It's a whole problem. It's a whole problem. And his vet says he's perfectly fine. He just needs to be forced to slow down when he's eating. And, you know, it's just Orange Cat. He forgets that he needs to slow his roll when he's eating. Yeah. It's his own fault. He's not sick. He just likes food too much. You need a slow feeder, maybe. I've thought about getting an automatic feeder that only puts out a certain amount of food at a time, but, you know. Oh, yeah, he can't eat wet food. He can't eat wet food at all. Even, like, the little tube cat treats. He can't, no. Mm-mm. No. No, he can't do it. He'll get sick. It's a whole thing. It's a whole problem. I tried a slow feeder. Freya ate it double time and threw up. Yeah. A food allergy like Thor. Yeah. And overeat wet food. Yeah. He throws up every time I give him wet food. It doesn't matter the type, doesn't matter the brand. Every time I give that cat wet food, he throws up. He can't be, it's unavoidable. It's worse when he has wet food. It's a problem. I think that therein lies our last stage that I'm going to do in the dark gray. It's a lot. Which is unfortunate because the dark gray is actually kind of nice. Goosifer, can I borrow my scissors? The dark gray is kind of nice feeling. The brown, not a fan, but you know, we deal with it. We'll deal with it. Okay, one. Ah! How dare. Had to get the gentle cat food because B throws up if I give her. Oh, he throws up even if it's gentle cat food, unfortunately. It's just, he has to. When I gave him 10 pieces of cat food at a time and made him slow down, he didn't throw up. But you know, sitting there and gently putting out only 10 pieces of cat food at a time takes about 2 hours to get him fed. So, doesn't always work out. He's a dingus. He's a dingus. He is a dingus. 1, 2, 3. Switched this color. Hi Uber, how are you? How you doing? Good morning. I'm making a cat butt. Making a cat butt. 1, 2. And then we decrease. I'm kind of happy to be down to just 2 colors going on this. You're pretty good. Glad to hear. We only have a few rows left. Three and whoop. Whoop. Okay. Yeah, we go all the way down. How's it going? I'm having a good day. I'm having a good day. I finished 1 project last night. It should be like, that's not that many. But any project finished is happiness to me right now. Because I have a long list right now. And after yesterday, I have some exciting things I need to plan. So, you know, I've got a big list in my brain. Lots of moving parts going. Yes, very much so, She Who Geeks. But I'm very excited for the things I get to plan. And I can't wait to share them with you. Clan, hello. Hello, Clan. How are you doing? How was your Wednesday? It took me a second to realize what day of the week it was. What day is it again? You have coffee and you feel alive. I love that for you. I love coffee. It's a problem. It's a problem, but you know, it's you can't drink coffee every second of every day feasibly without getting a tummy ache. Not to start my new project before Saturday, but I might because OMG. Ooh. No tagging each other in my Discord because I know that means sass. Sass. That's what's going on in there. You're full of sass. We're not doing a competition despite what everyone says. We're not doing a scarf challenge. No, not you two. No, not you two. Ah! Why must everyone sass me? No. We don't need to all make the same scarf. Hi, Haku. Are you here for the emotional support? You want to know what was funny during my meeting yesterday? I was, you know, having my meeting. It was a video call. And I was sitting here and talking to Brenda.
Spin that wheel.
And Haku jumps up behind me and I don't even notice he's come up. But it's suddenly like the joy and excitement. Brenda's like, ah! I was like, what? And then I realized it was because Haku came in. I was like, oh, it's Haku. It's Haku's butt. It's Haku's butt. Looks so cute. Looks just like Mocha. I'm so glad. It's not a sign-up situation. We're not having a scarf challenge. Also, Shenanigans Games, hello, good morning. Also, Haku, you don't need treats. You don't need treats, sir. You don't need treats. I will spin the wheel. Just let me finish this decrease. Good golly. Without being sassed. One decrease, one decrease, one. Haku. Go find your treats. I'm not giving you treats. You just threw up. Maybe you should have thrown up if you were hungry. He's looking at it like, excuse me, Mom. He does not need treats. He does not need treats at all. Okay, hi. You don't need treats. You just threw up. Maybe he feels better now. His throw-ups are not because he doesn't feel good. His throw-ups are because he eats too fast and he eats too much. And then he throws up and expects me to feed him more. And I'm like, bro. I'm like, bro. There's no treats in there anymore. The treats have not been in there for years. Stop. Haku. Where is my wheel? There it is. There's no treats. Hi, Lustrous Rose. How are you? You two have an orange demon cat. A Keltado! We get to make a Keltado. Meow for food to people when he's been fed and he lies to the humans. You know, mine also lies to the humans. He's such a baby. He's such a baby. He's so baby. Very baby. Proof of baby. Okay, you ready? And thigh cam. Nobody tell Craft. No. No. You say hi to your friends. No. No, you say hi to your friends. Say hello, friends. Say hello, friends. He's like, let me up. Let me up. Okay, now you can watch Haku. You too can get your very own limited edition Keltado order today. Yeah, they're only here for another week. They're only here until the 2nd of May. They're only here for a limited time. Okay. Keltados. Keltados. Hi, Kembrat. How are you? I need to find the one that doesn't have a number on its butt, and I need to put a 6 on it. I am the Excite. Yes. Yes. As you should be, because you're cute. Okay. Another Keltado. This is what I need to do. But this is what that, and there's my other scissors that I thought I lost. There we go. Oh yeah, well we spun it on the wheel. We spun it on the wheel, and therefore we must oblige. We must oblige. We must oblige. He's not turning 4, he's still 2, yeah. What? 4th birthday party? Oh heck. Haku, did you just turn on that by yourself? This is Beans, sir. It's Beans. So there's a channel in Kel's area, the SassKel. No, you don't need to go there. Nobody needs to go there, okay? Also, Haku, thank you for turning on the cat cam, even though you're not over there. I keep forgetting Haku's almost the same age as Felix. It explains so much about the behavior. Yeah, they're just chaos beans together. It's the only explanation. Only explanation. Is they're chaos beans. Excuse me, sir. No, you don't get to steal my yarn. You don't get to steal my yarn with your little mouth. I can't see chat because my cat's in the way. How many people have a scarf going? Raise of hands if you've started a Doctor Who scarf. Show of hands. Joe, have a good work, Lurk. You finished some socks, so I'm so excited to get yarn from you. So excited. And thank you for the socks. That's too sweet of you. That's too sweet of you. I have a scarf going on Doctor Who though. Okay, so for context, Lustrous Rose, this here chat has decided to sass me by all starting this scarf that started my career as a knitter. The Doctor Who scarf, which I have not finished despite the fact that it was my first knitting project I ever started. Mine is similar enough. Is it similar enough? Is it a 12? If it's not a 12-foot long scarf, it's not similar enough. Just putting that out there. It doesn't count if it's not 12 feet long. It's got to be 12-foot long garter stitch scarf. I will take nothing but 12-foot long garter stitch scarf. That is all. Pattern I have will only result in about 8 feet. Just saying. 12-foot long garter stitch scarf. And it's about a foot wide. If we need to get... No, it doesn't necessarily have to be knit. I guess it doesn't have to be garter stitch, but it does have to be 12 foot. It has to be 1 by 12 foot. Okay? Specifically, if you're gonna sass me, you should sass me in the right sass. Okay? If you're gonna sass me, you better sass me in the right way. Okay? It has to be between 9 to 12, I would say, because typically that's the lengths of the Doctor Who scarf is 9 to 12. And 9 to 12 is about the huge when it comes to those. So it can be anywhere from 9 to 12. I'll give you some leeway.
And chaos.
And it has to be Doctor Who themed. I am just gonna keep making it harder. Crash. As long as your tension's not super tight, you might get there. We'll see. It has to have 2 of the qualities. It's not treats, Haku. It's beans. I don't know how many times I have to tell you it's beans. It's beans. This is beans. It's beans. You can't eat beans. Okay? The thing is, I want you to suffer like I suffer. If you're gonna sass me, you at least have to suffer. Suffer like I suffer. Does Kel really have to say this? It was longer than my needles. I do have to say that because if you're not making a Doctor Who scarf, it doesn't count as a Doctor Who scarf. I'm gonna get sassy. Can you really dictate the rules? Don't! No, you don't get to steal my yarn. You get to lay here and be a sweet bean, and that's it. Perhaps if you work on one. No! I have it in the whip pile. That's all we need to know. That's all we need to know. It's in the whip pile. Just relax, Haku. Relax. Ooh, pretty. Very pretty. Very pretty, Clan. Very pretty. It was started in 2022, I think, actually. 2022. 2022. You don't need to sass me. I have a sweater I started in June. Yeah, Clan, but is it 2022? I started my Doctor Who scarf in 2022. What did the wheel choose? The wheel chose Keltados. Limited edition Keltados. You can only get them until May 2nd. They're numbered so you know which number you get, because I'm only making a certain amount. But they're set at unlimited. You can get as many people as you want. Does it make it even? Yeah, totally. So get your very own limited edition Keltado. Haku's being a baby. And if you have a small child who is also a friend of Kel's, they will make you buy your own. Yes, they will make you buy your own. Hey, sir. You're cute. You're cute. But your nails, they dig into my leg. The yarn manager is being... Ow! You need little booties, Haku. Anytime he thinks he's gonna fall, he digs his nails into it. And sometimes it's your skin that he's not sharing, so I reminded him I have my own. I feel like he hears, yes, dear, I bought you too. I wonder why she's scared of him. Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe he should stop being a meanie. If he wants to have someone to play with. 4, 5. B does not. Hey, sir! You can't steal the cat. Sir. No. No. I think Haku is on your sides. I think Haku's on your side. As he gets wrapped up in my yarn down yonder and is trying to take it with him. I somehow think he might be on your side. I would take that gun away from him, to be fair. Although I'm also a person who doesn't believe children should be playing with guns, whether they're fake or not. So yeah. He is stealing the yarn that is attached to your cat. There's no treats in there, sir. No, you don't get to steal my Twitch sign either, Haku. He's obsessed. Haku! What are you doing, you dingus? He's in the balls. I did the pirates AIA when they miscounted the stitches. Yarn. Nice. Hi, Garrix. Hi, Melissa. How are you? Good morning. My cat's in full dingus mode. And has now decided that the ball box is for him to lay in. Get off the throne! We don't need in there. Nope. Nope, we don't need the tip either. Nope. Okay, nose time. This cat. I swear to God, stay off the merch store. You've had enough merch today. One. Okay, this, I need stitch markers, but I have no idea where I put all of my stitch markers. You ever have that problem where you lose all of your stitch markers? E just came over announcing she's ready to go to school. She has an hour before she... You know, she's ready. Reminds me, Parker wants to wear his partner shirt today. Did it come? Did his partner shirt already come? Mine is on its way. Also, a reminder that if the Keltados don't interest you, but you would like a limited edition t-shirt, sweatshirt, or commemorative sticker, they exist. It arrived yesterday. He screamed, "Aww." It's so cute. That makes me feel so many things. Hi, Air Knight. He's back there shenaning. I do not know what he's doing. But you know. You better send pictures, Dragon Priestess. You better send pics. I think he's the first one to get his shirt in the mail. I'm not sure if anyone else has received theirs yet. You have shirt? You have your shirt? Did you get your shirt? It came yesterday? Is everyone getting their shirts? I'm excited. I'm excited. Yeah, it looks like everybody's shirts are starting to get here. Oh, that makes me feel things. That makes me feel things. How he is a dragon of leisure. He likes new clothes, baths, blankets, and other comfy things. He loves having his claws done. Oh, for the slime for his birthday, and he asked me for my face masks. I love that. We like a friend who takes care of themselves. One. Thank you for the work, clerk. Enjoy your work, clerk. Do. Okay. There is our face. Aku's obsessed with these. So all of my little signs end up getting torn apart by my cat because he's got a problem. So I'm excited. You know the yarn that I got from you? It's gonna be a sweater vest. I'm very excited to see if it looks like I got stabbed. I've had my eye on that yarn set for a while. For that very sweater vest. We have a face. Hot Pants would like you to take off your pants. Hi, Hot Pants. How hot are your pants? How hot are your pants today? Do you have the hottest pants today? Asking for friends. Next step. Hair. They're fired today. How's everyone today? I am good. I'm excited. I had a meeting yesterday that's got me all jazzed and excited. Those pants have got to go. I'm excited. I'm excited. You know it's a yes. And that's exactly the amount. It's a little more than the amount that the pattern calls for. It's a little more than the pattern calls for. It's like a little short. It's short. It's meant to be worn with high-waisted pants, which are the only pants that I tend to wear. It's not a long sweater vest. It's short. It's like here. It's just a short little. It's just a short little sweater vest. Same, yeah. You know, it's just, you know, when your waist is so high, you just have to wear the high pants. The short pants look ridiculous on me, to be fair. In my opinion. They just don't look right. Don't look right. Haku! Very short torso and some long. Yeah! Yes! Yes! I have a very short torso. So my hips go up to here. Like my waist is up here. So I don't, the short-waisted pants they just don't work on me. What? Don't look, what? Yeah, that stares at me in my sleep, you guys. Are you jealous? Haku, what are you doing back there? Don't look at me like that. Thank you. Hi, Science! How are you? Where's the long torso, short leg grew at? They're here. They're here. Believe me. You only have 7 more days of the jar staring at you. Yeah, and then I get a different jar to stare at me. Why will that... Why is that giving me problems? Craft. I gotta save for Darth Jar Jar. Hi, Freaky Feline. Yes, he is judging you. Guccifer judges all. Haku? Dude. Really? Why does that give you issues? Because I'm not, it opens up in a browser and I'm not signed in a browser. I'm only signed in the app on my desktop. It's in Chat of Kel's bathroom buddies. No, yes. I will go look. Oh, cute! It turned out cute. It turned out super cute. It turned out super cute and I'm excited. Awesome. You're super cute. You're super cute. Okay, hear me out. No, you. Hi, Prince. I know, I took 2 walks yesterday. Sorry, Crash and the green team. I'm sorry. Apologies. I took 2 walks yesterday because it was really nice outside. I took a walk by myself, and then when partner got home, partner was like, "We should take a walk." I was like, "Okay, I already took one, but I can't." Yes, I'm taking another walk. We usually do a minimum of 2 miles on our walks. First check for Buster today. Oh, exciting. 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 Haku! Get out of the curtains! Everyone say goodbye, Haku. Say bye, Haku. Say bye, Haku. Bye, Haku. He's been naughty and he can't be trusted in the stream room. He's too naughty. He is too naughty. Okay. There we go. Learned all about nucleotide bases last night. Did you know that you too can learn about such fascinating things if you follow science streams full of quality, wholesome, informative science content here on Twitch? And if that's something you're interested in, even if you're a slight bit curious about anything, you should follow. You should follow. You should follow science. Yeah, you should. I'll get a big shout out in a second for science, because science is a cutie and a legend, and we should all follow. If you don't, you know what's gonna happen. There's an arson cat that's gonna come for you, and you don't want that. Nobody wants to be got by an arson cat. Nobody wants to get got by an arson cat. You don't want that. Orange Chaos, he got shut out of the room just now, Crafty Odd Mama, because he's been naughty this morning. He's been naughty this morning, and he's trying to destroy the whole universe, basically. So, he got shut out. It was Smikes. Smikes told you. Uh-huh. Let's see how it is. He's just got the zoom ins. No, he's not zooming. He's just destroying things. It's the problem. Six. Which cat is the arson kitty? It's Cannoli. Cannoli does arson. He needs laser toy time. You know, I probably should get the laser toy going. Probably should. Can I trust you all to behave for a minute while I go turn on the cat toy? Nobody touch anything! Don't start any fires. Okay. We're back. We're back. We're back. I turned on his laser. He immediately started attacking. Arson kitty, if trained correctly. So yeah, he's a special kind of crazy today. He's just full of it. This is Keltato number 7 of 16 thus far. You're gonna lick the pool? So? You're gonna lick the pool? No, I don't think you're gonna lick the pool. I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm excited for that yarn. I've had my eye on that yarn since the first time I saw the Bite Me. I was like, I have a mighty need. I have a mighty need. And did I need to buy more yarn? No, I did not need to. Did not need to buy more yarn. But did I buy more yarn? Yes, I did. Some problem.
Spin that wheel.
Dang it, Tech. I was hoping I could finish a whole Keltato. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. That's why I wasn't saying anything. Alright, it's time. It's time to spin. Hey. Heck. Sorry, it was my college roommate sending me a message to ask for some things for her wedding, which makes me feel things. Well, this is good because I need to finish this by Sunday. Baby dress. Baby dress time. Baby dress time. Okay. I'll grab it. I'm going to a baby shower on Sunday. Okay. It kind of makes me feel things that my college roommate's getting married, and I don't know why. I started my square because I'm a dingus and completely forgot it needs to be to call the first week of May, and that is so close. Yeah, I sent mine out yesterday. I only did 4, but you know, it's what I could get done. What I could do. So we're gonna take it. And I sent out the 4 I had done. Yesterday I sent them out. It's going well, Tech. I finally put you in the Kelventure time. I'm down to 3.5 left in Kelventure time I have to do. I did the outline for Ariella. Boob Princess. You must see. I based you off of a character. The base of the character has very little to do with what I think about you. It's not a positive character, but I changed it to be positive because it checks out. Also, you're right next to Boob Princess. Nobody look at the nipple too hard. Hi, Yogurt Carol. Good morning. So your character was Ricardo, but mostly because of the shape of Ricardo, not because of who Ricardo is. In that you're giving everyone a stare down. Like, don't you ask the question. Don't you dare. Nope. Mm-mm. Don't you do it. Mm-mm. Until you do it, you're not allowed to ask the question. But don't look into the nipple of Boob Princess. That's Ariella for you. That is Ariella for you, okay? It checks. It checks. It checks, okay? Okay, I need to put a stitch marker in here before I lose my place. There we go. Tuck that in there. How is Yogur Geralt today? How is Yogur Geralt doing? I need to do... It's Ariella, Gatto, and Dagon left. That I have to get in there. And then it's complete! And then it's complete. Okay. Where is the start? This is front. I'm good. In a mood I can finally, in a good mood finally. Aw, welcome a new friend. That will be a shirt that I purchase immediately. The Kilventure time? I'm excited. I'm excited to finally get it done. I'm in a I've got to get stuff done sort of situation. Because I have a bit of a plate right now. I have a bit of a plate right now. But I'm excited for some things coming up. Upside down. Mark the front side. Fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Parker and I are excited for Kilventure time. I'm excited for Kilventure time. I've kind of been putting it off, and I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry. From both ends. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Okay. We've been marked. We said trends, Kilventure time, bluey sweater. Yeah, I made some progress on the bluey sweater yesterday. I'm excited to I'm excited to do it. Okay. The 7th stitch left side. Then you waddled away, waddle, waddle, waddle. Then you waddled away, waddle, waddle. Till the very next day, bum, 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 ba-dum. When the duck walked up to the lemonade stand, and he said to the man, had to wear a sweater. Aww. Got any glue? What? Got any glue? No, why would I? Oh, then one more question for you. Got any grapes? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there we go. We're on count. We're good. We're good. Go girl. Have a good meeting. Hi, Smooks. But I'm excited. I'm excited for the things that we're gonna have coming up soon. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Row 4. Huh? Huh? What? 2 to 4. Oh, I think we're just doing double crochet, not double crochets, half doubles. The instructions of this pattern that I'm using for these baby clothes are not very clear. I'll have you know what I'm supposed to be doing. Takes a bit of deciphering, but you know, sometimes it do be that way. And you know, they aren't the most expensive patterns. So, mooks and pens, yes, yes indeed. I laid down to go to sleep last night, and then suddenly I had so many ideas for the thing that the meeting was about yesterday, and I was like, dang it, now I have to go to sleep with so many ideas in my brain. But I'm excited for it, and I want to talk about it, but I don't know how to talk about it. It makes me excited. Ah. I'm jazzed. Okay, that's row 2. And this is going to be row 3. Just depends on if it's a UK pattern or not, because doubles being the same as singles here. Yeah, no, it isn't. The problem with deciphering this pattern is some of the directions are not explicit on what you're supposed to do. So the line that I'm doing right now is row 2 to row 4 for these sizes. 3 more rows. But it doesn't tell you what to do for those 3 rows, just that you need to do 3 rows. No, Brenda didn't yell at me, actually. Brenda did not yell at me. Brenda was a sweet bean, and we did shenaneries together. That's all we get to know about. That's all we get to know about, is that the shenanigans are happening. Shenanigans are being shenaned. Wow, very vague. Yes, very vague. You just have to make the assumption that you're just supposed to do what you did, you know. Yell at us more? No. Into the stitch on the neck side. Okay. So same, but we're going to do 2 stitches on the neck side. We're going to increase on the neck side. So the next part of the directions just say same, but on the next side, increase. It's a very specific pattern. Mooks is extremely kind, talented, and handsome beyond many wildest dreams. Yes, I did kind of know that. I heard, pray tell, the legends that were spoken. They're mowing the lawn. Which means I'm closing the window because it's gonna make me feel yucky. So increase on the neck side only. Total 4 rows, all size. What? It'll translate, went back and forth a few times, missed some necessary info. Yes. Ads in French now. Oh, Canada. Yes. Nope, you're not getting the. Nope, Ume's not gonna do that. row 5. Okay. 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry. I can't help it. When I do 5, 6, 7, 8, I automatically go into hot to go without any without any Spikes is salty. Spikes is salty. I take this as though we're supposed to increase in 5, 6, 7 rows 5, 6, 7, and 8. So, you know.
And chaos.
No, we don't need to talk about chaos. We don't talk about chaos. Okay, so we'll just increase in the next 4 rows. And pretend we know what we're doing. If this doesn't work out, then I'm just not gonna end up making it. And that's just how it is. Amy's our little friends. Yeah. And they're cute, just like our little friends that are people. Okay, one more increase row. When I hear 5, 6, 7, 8, I think of this song about Trident Gum from Unbreak. Oh, gotcha. When before Hot to Go, I just thought of cheerleading, to be honest. That of which I was in high school, weirdly enough. I've got anime hair today. Don't judge me. Don't judge me, I have anime hair today. Sometimes. Yeah. I was only good at it because I was extra flexible. And my bones are gelatin. Nope, stay off the throne. We've had enough throning in recent history. Thank you. Okay. So I'm asking you to take off your pants. Hi, Invisible Dimensions. Good morning. Also, there's a part of me that's kind of a little worried that my college roommate is gonna ask me to be in her wedding, and my college roommate is quite religious, and might not appreciate my current bright heckin' blue hair. This is Smikes. I haven't been in a wedding in 5 years or more. I am not wearing a wig all day. Okay. I'm not wearing a wig all day. I would go to black. I would dye my hair black before I would go wear a wig all day. You have to deal with my hair being this short. That's just this short now. But I wouldn't be opposed to going black for a bit. Because it gives my hair a break from it gives my hair a break. I do black or dark blue every once in a while to give my hair a rest from being bleached. Yeah. Can you be in the wedding and have Haku in a backpack? No, I'm not going bald. We've talked about this. Change your hair for the wedding. No, I just, you know, if it lines up. Dark blue, but, you know, right now it's this. I wore wigs. I'm trying to get to the point where I only bleach my hair, like, at the most twice a year. You know? No. She's nice. She's a good friend. Color conditioner with the bits of color in it helps. Yeah. So I do that. I haven't bleached my hair since, you know, it's been a long while. See what it'll look like it'll look like in 10 years. Yeah. I would bet money that yes, but I'm not. No, she's not. It's not like that. But I could foresee that being an issue. Although I don't know why she would ask me to be in her wedding. So you know, there's that. But yeah. Okay, increase patterns repeated 5, 7 rows. Please look at the table below. Okay. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Rows from neck to armhole. We're going armhole to neck. So the last 2 stitches, we're going to increase twice now. Okay. They were wine stoppers. You never know. But I don't know. Fading eye, yeah. I don't know. I'm not like, you know, people can be people, you know, as long as they're not hurting anybody else. And she's a sweet bean. So she had to put up with me before I knew my things, which was fun, because this is my college roommate that has narcolepsy, and I don't know that she'll be against it. I'm just, you know, it's just the one thing that it would be like, oh, so me being me and not understanding social cues with someone who has a condition that might possibly be affected by me not noticing social cues, even if they're like abnormal social cues, meant that I would be being a silly bean and like doing something hilarious like I do, and I would end up being a problem. Because I was the worst, basically. So, she has narcolepsy with cataplexy, and so when she has like emotions, sometimes she has more difficulty than other times. So me being a silly bean that I am, making jokes occasionally, caused some yeah. Yeah. That's fantastic. Oh, thank God you're here, Sniping. How are you? Hi, Orcish. So yeah. I was a bit of a problem sometimes. But it's all in good fun, right? Making your roommate pass out. Just to rewind and catch up on the conversation, because I just did that. Aww. Basically, because you're a silly bean. Yeah, because I'm a silly bean, I do silly bean things. And, you know, sometimes I don't recognize when I'm taking my silly beanness a little too far. When I'm in a room with someone who's affected by my silly beans. Hi, Haku. Okay, so that was one round. We need to do 7 rounds. Not rounds, rows. Of 2 increases on the neck side. Haku came in because of the bean talk. He knew that there were beans afoot. Heard of cataplexy? Yeah, it's, I did a lot of research on it in school, actually. Affected by my silly beans is not a sentence I expected. Well, you know, some people are more affected by my silly beanness than others. And, also, it was always fun, because we would hang out together a lot. Because we were college roommates. And, we would, like, watch TV with each other, and as I am, I would just, like, you know, talk. And go on a whole tangent about, it was Sherlock. We were watching Sherlock at the time. Because it was 2013. And, I was, like, going on tangents about Sherlock and, going on and on and on and not realize that she fell asleep, like, 10 minutes ago. Like, oh, I'd realize it eventually. Oh my god, yeah, we were roommates. Me and this friend of mine. And as a person who doesn't understand social cues, you know. I'm Kellen, I'm so young. Okay, that was the second of that direction. So, it was a good time. We don't need that as a command. I'm getting older every year, Smikes. Oh wait, so are you. So is everyone else. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. But I'm excited for her. She's sweet. Hit the big 24. Heck. I remember being 24. 7 years ago. Just about. I'm almost 31. I hurt less. Most people don't get that, Jinjibei. To be fair. Most people will be like, I'm a year older than you and therefore I'm in more physical pain. I'm like, Wait, it's your birthday? No, my birthday is in a few months. 5 years younger than you, but you feel old. Don't feel old. Don't feel old. You used to auto-publish those clips, so I'm glad they fixed it and made some terrible clips in the past just to catch up a combo. I kind of like that idea, though. I know when your birthday is. It's July 31st. For all curious parties. I was born as the 7th month died. Station that's just everywhere all the time. Yeah. Yup. Yep. I cry out in pain every time I step on my feet. Especially if they haven't been touching the floor in a long time. Okay, so fine. I guess it's long enough, Daggin. It's between 9 and 12 feet. Shh. Shh. We're not gonna talk about Scarf. Ah. I rarely will sit with my feet directly on the floor. I don't know if Raven has that same problem. Raven and I have very similar problems. Very similar problems we have. Just realized how much noise my bones make the other day as I marched up and down the stairs. She was like, maybe you want to sit down and rest? Oh, this is normal. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. Sounds about right. No, 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 no. Yes. 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 I get to finish Dragon Priestess's undies. At last. Which is not a questionable sounding statement. Okay? Super not questionable sounding. Okay? Yeah. And if I finish these, which I will, Smikes can help. Choose an underwears pairs. Spinner's choice is the only way you can get Doctor Who scarf. Crochet hooks. I summon thee. Because, fun fact. Doctor Who scarf is not a priority for me. Even to this day, not a priority for me. Finish. You know why? Because commissions come first. I bestow that to the highest bidder. Okay. Dragon Priestess is underpants. 24 years, I remember. That too, but that was 26 years for me. 1 month. Yeah. I'm turning 31 this year. Okay. Shh. Don't go back there, sir. No, you don't go behind the computer. We've talked about this. I'm not gonna let you go back there.
Chaos.
Mr. Blu-ray, do you now? Do you now? Do you now? Coming up 3 years, water retention is different any more. Yeah, yep. You see why alcohol is used against us, ladies? For not good reasons. Say I have rematched all the yarn colors for the scarf. Shh. 39 tomorrow, and I developed this new thing where it feels like my spine's gonna pop when I walk. I have that problem too, but that's, you know, staring at Tom Baker's beautiful pictures a bit much. We're all, you're fine. You're not the oldest here, Dan. Don't you worry. Hi, Ibis. Hi, Ibis. How are you? Also, happy early birthday, Prince. You better remember to hit the birthday button tomorrow. You better remember to hit the birthday button. And I'm like the same age as you. Aren't bodies fun? Aren't bodies fun? Don't we all enjoy our bodies? We enjoy having them, dealing with them. I'm gonna go pop. I sit, place my hands on the side of the chair, and twist my upper body until I get a nice pop or a couple. I can't do that. Even the thought of it, it's really hard to twist my spine without hurting myself. Just, you know, just how it is. Just how it is. Stretch so fun. Yeah, super fun. I'm not allowed to stretch my shoulders up above my head. Just in general. I'm just, you know, a problem, and that's fine. Fine. I'm mostly a problem to myself. Say okay. Alrighty then. There's the top row of the underoos. Hi, Gato, you cute. I need to remember to text my friend back. You cute. Feels like this long boy. Yes. So texted back so I don't forget, because I will. If I read a text message and then don't respond right away, I have a tendency to forget that I needed to text someone. Just, you know. His brain is like, no notification, no message. Need to make a simplified version of my Easter breakfast. It's so nice to have something. Yeah, yes, it is nice to have something that you can just heat up in the mornings. I think I sent a reply, but I didn't. Yeah, I am terrible at that. I am absolutely terrible at that. The thing about, okay, this is a thing I'm worried about social functions. I'm gonna go to a social function, or I'm gonna go to multiple social functions with people who haven't seen me in a long time. And they're gonna be like, so, what are you doing with your life? And I'm gonna have to explain what I do for a living, which is always interesting to see people's reactions. It's always interesting for me to see people's reactions to what I do for a living. It's always a fun time. It's usually people get really confused or they get really excited. I would go for my typical response. If I don't want people to know what I do, I say I have a small business. You know, leaves it open to, you know, imagination, but I don't get the questions. And I don't get people asking if they can, you know, tune in to this, which I would rather prefer most people who I know IRL not to show up in my streams, just because, you know, safety. I have a small business, yeah. I curate a specialized community for the purpose of creating creative opportunities. Yes. It's basically that, She Who Geeks. Because if I go and I tell someone, well, I stream on Twitch. They're like, what? What do you do? What? And it's a whole thing, and then the whole thing. It's basically the gist of it. It's a whole thing. Haku's here with you. Haku, you wanna tell your friends hi? No? You're just gonna leave? Yep. Sounds about right. I don't think I've seen this friend since 2020. No, before 2020. 2019 maybe. They go to porn, yeah. Yeah, a lot of people do that. I haven't seen this friend since 2019 in real life. A lot of things have changed since last time we saw it. I feel like that's a self-report there. Yeah. Yeah, when you talk about working online, a lot of people will go there. In their brains. They think the only way you can make money online is through that, which is not the case. And it's completely okay if you do. But that's where most people jump in their brains. This is where I need a command that tells you to go follow Sarah. If you're looking for that kind of content, we know someone. Hey, her spicy Instagram, yeah. Yeah, same page now. Oh yeah, the immediate assumption when you tell someone that you make your money online is that, for some reason. Talking about how I started streaming on Twitch, and a friend of mine immediately started talking about him and his ex did OnlyFans. Tell him that it's not the same. Yeah. You know what's funny though? I used to be friends with someone who was very toxic, and I've now cut them out of my life completely. When I started streaming, when I started working full time doing this, we were talking to each other, and she was going on about starting an OnlyFans account, and then I was like, oh, cool, and then she's just like, oh, so what have you been doing? And I was like, oh, I stream on Twitch. I make fiber arts content, and she gave me so much like sass, like, you can't be making enough money doing that. It's like, yeah, you can. Like, How is this why do I get sassed for crocheting? It's a perfectly normal thing. Thank you. Not a big deal. She kept on going on about it. And I was like, you know, you're making me feel uncomfortable. No couch for Arid. No couch for Arid. And stopped by the police. Yeah. And what they're into than anything else. Funny response would be something like, what websites do you frequent? Have you seen a trend where they've... China. You make me laugh. Normal is overrated, but it's just like, you know, for one content creator to sass another for what they do to make content, it was just like... Why am I being silly? You also make money online. Don't sass my content. It's perfectly reasonable to crochet online. Although I do get sassed every time someone's just like, you crochet online?
And chaos.
I haven't told many people that I've been streaming, to be honest. Yeah, people can be strange and have some weird reactions. Okay. Okay. So, don't knock what other people do for content creation, is what I'm saying. It's just unreasonable. Unless they're doing something weird. Or illegal. It's not cool to do things that you shouldn't be doing like that. Like, illegal things. Like, not bad things. Maybe don't do bad things online. It's eventually gonna get caught. And go to jail. In theory. But it was just a silly moment where I'm like, you also make money online. What right do you have to say I can't make money crocheting? It's unreasonable. I got a shipping notification from Ume! Yay! But also, she's a person who always used me as a throwaway person, so, you know, it checks out. I've told the story before about how I met my partner. This is the same friend. Who used me as a placeholder until she could get out of her relationship to try to, you know, get with my partner. So yeah, I was used as a placeholder because she thought that I was that bad. And that nobody could reasonably like me. Yep. So here we are. 13 years later. We've been together for 13 years, and she's been divorced 3 times. So, you know. Not to knock anyone who's been divorced. It's a necessary thing, but, you know. She's also been engaged to be married 7 times since, so she's just, you know, she's a, yeah, lot of A lot of things going on there. Uh, 3 times divorced, yes. 7 times engaged. Yes. Seven broken engagements and yeah. Yeah, JC. These are Dragon Priestess's underwears. What did I come into? I was explaining my, the whole situation with a person I used to be friends with. Who gave me some flack for crocheting. For crocheting on Twitch and, you know, making it full-time and such. This was a while ago. Wait, show Dragon Priestess's undies. Dragon Priestess's undies. That many engagements. Well, when you get engaged within the first 2 weeks of dating, it has a tendency to have a pretty quick turnover rate. You know? She is. Oh, she is, JC. Yeah, she is. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what happens, JC. Someone who feels very high pressure from someone who's not mentally okay. Could that goose wear those pants? No. Wow, that Arid, your easy button was so fast. So fast. So these are Dragon Priestess's Handy Undies. Handy Undies. To join all of the other Handy Undies in the underwear drawer. Underwear drawer. Underwear drawer. Hopefully I find my person soon. Dating isn't fun. Yeah, dating isn't fun. I feel like I wouldn't date if I had made it past, you know, college without finding someone. It's just like, I wouldn't. Even college, questionable. Hi, Mystery, welcome in. Even college, questionable, because I'm not a very outgoing person, as we know. So I feel like we wouldn't have gotten very far in that situation. Let me find my list. Do I have a list of underwear somewhere in here? There's my underwear list. We can mark off Dragon Priestess. Smikes is gone. So who is the next closest person to Smikes in this chat right here? Is glued or glued's in a meeting. Yogurt Garrel or Science or let's see. But if we hadn't found each other, then we'd never gotten married. Yeah, you know. Had I made it to, you know, the point where I was meeting people every day, I don't think it would have happened. I wouldn't have gone out and sought someone. I wouldn't have sought dating someone. Let's just say that. Today is our 14th anniversary. Happy 14th anniversary, JC and ABB. We need a party song. Your love is beautiful. Happy anniversary! I'm glad you met because I got a 2-for-1 deal with best friends. You know? I got a 2-for-1 deal. Okay? 2-for-1 deal. Okay. So since we don't have Science or Yogurt Garrel or Dak, I'm gonna point to someone's name in chat. Everybody say something in chat if you want to pick the underwears. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone talk in chat if you want to pick underwears. Everybody keep saying. Keep saying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She Who Geeks! I landed on your name. I landed on your name. I landed on your name. So your choices in underwears are no, we did Unstable's underwear. Okay. Arid, Naggin, TK, ABB, or Katie. Those are your choices in underwear. So, Arid, Naggin, TK, ABB, or Katie. Hi, Zay! Gotta be ABB. Okay, we're making A underwear. Which are going to be, obviously, armor underwear. Yes. They're gonna be, obviously they're gonna be made of metal. Obviously. Fitting. Yes. Fitting. Armored. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan, JC. Armored and purple accents. Obviously. Obvious choice. So chainmail undies, basically. Very comfy. Very cozy. Chainmail underwear. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Chastity belt? Yes! It wasn't too long ago that I watched Robin Hood Men in Tights, to be fair. It has not been very long since. It was recent that I watched it. Not for the first time, but, you know, recent that I watched it. So we're almost caught up on the underwears that I know. Cause I only know someone gets underwear if they've recently gifted a sub. That's when I get to see their sub badges, their gifted sub badges. Cause Twitch takes them away for some reason, which I think is stupid, to be fair. You have like 6 or 7, yeah. Underwear should be an accomplishment that takes you longer than 1 day. I'm looking at some of you in chat. Mugathy. Ome is innocent. Yeah, you didn't gift 100 subs on your first day. But that doesn't mean you're not innocent. That doesn't mean you're innocent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I think. Is it time? It's almost time to shaft. Not that I don't want to hit Kel with Hansi someday. Unnecessary. Unnecessary. That's what dirty Hunsies are for. Just don't get dirty underwear. Just don't get dirty underwear. No sound for shark. That's because you're using the wrong terminology for the channel that you're in, Arid. Are you lost? Are you lost, good sir? You're 31 away from a dirty Hunsie. No! I would have to put your underpants on fire though, JC. It's a rule that I put it on. I would have to put your underwear on fire. Don't worry about me. I'm worried about you because you forgot where you were. Okay? That worries me. What makes them dirty? Like what I always do. A dirty Hunsie is a Hunsie that happened, well, typically I say a dirty Hunsie is, when you gift 100 subs within a stream, but not in one go. That's what I call a dirty Hundy. JC is 30 away from getting into the underwear drawer. $33 Friday? Heck, everybody's having a birthday this week. Happy birthdays. We both, 91 turned 34 this year. Yee. Anon gets Anon's own Hunsies. Okay? If an anonymous gifter gifted 100 subs, I'd have to come up with underwear for Anon. But Anon's underwear wouldn't get sent to Anon unless Anon came forth and spoketh with reasonable, you know, with reasonable, like, proof that they were the anonymous gifter. Then they could get their underwear sent to them, but you don't get underwear sent to you unless you do a Hunsie in one go. A Hunsie in one go after I started giving out underwear. Because I can't remember every person who's gifted a Hundy. It just, you know, just in general. I mean, I do remember, but I'm not gonna go back and send the underwear for every infraction of this chat. You're all naughty. It's now 2 challenges you have stated within 2 days. Yeah, my super nice calm chat that I totally have. Okay? Okay, I totally have a nice calm normal chat that's calm and normal and super calm. Super normal. And we're all good. We're all good. We're all good. Everything's fine. Nope, you can stay out of the merch store. Yep, we can just stay out of the merch store. Alright, just nope, we don't need to discuss it. Okay. Make a hat trick and say something. No, we're not doing anything about that. We don't talk about that. Nope. Stay off the throne. We've touched it enough this week. Keltato is still available for until May 2nd. But you can't gift it to chat, so don't get any ideas. You gremlins. Okay. We decrease the underwears. I think I pretty much have this whole pattern memorized at this point. I've made so many underwear at this point that, you know, it's just in my brain now. Well, you see, I forgot to turn off gifting on the Keltato, and Moo almost gifted 40 of them to the chat. You see why I'm hesitant to have gifting turned on certain items. You see why I'm hesitant. You see why. You see why. You see why. Do you see why it's you see why? You see why I would have some hesitancy. But free potatoes. It's not free for Moo, and I care about Moo situations and stuffs. And I care about everyone's situations and stuff, and that's a lot of Keltatoes. 40 Keltatoes is a lot of Keltatoes. 3. 5. And... okay. And then this is a row where we could just go across. But did you did say unlimited? Yeah, it's unlimited, but you have to purchase your own and or have an agreement with someone else to get it sent to you. Like Ume in China, or Glued and Smikes, or if you want to gift someone one, you just have to directly, hi PD, directly talk to them about whether or not. I just want to make sure these are going to people who actually want them, and you could gift it to your wife, Arid, if you wanted to. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying you can't gift it to chat. Because I would like the Keltatos to go with people who care, you know, about the community and want to have them, not necessarily just, you know, people who are here once, or unless they're gonna come back. You know, they're special. You're special. Okay. One more row, I think. And then we increase back out. Sassy is out of stock. Ha, it's because you brought up something, so therefore I turned it off. Just seconds ago, I turned it off. Arid, I had one in stock, but once you started talking about the store, I was like, Arid's gonna go look. Arid's gonna go look, so I'm gonna stop him. I'm sassy. Great time about being a stay-at-home husband is I get paid once a month. Same, but you know. Actually, it's not that bad because I technically get paid twice a month. The way I have it, it's twice a month. And you're like, what? Because Twitch pays out in the middle of the month. Fourth Wall pays out at the end of the month. So it's like a regular paycheck in a way. Because, you know, get paid twice a month, like usual. Like most people do. Bi-weekly. As one does. Aaron's here, everyone. Aaron's here. Aaron's here. Are we all gonna check in now?
Chaos.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3.
And
Ah!
chaos.
1. Oh, are we now? 2, 3. It is time to shaft. You're right. 1, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's hop in and shaft. Let me just get our underwear. Because I have to do like a foundation because I've rewritten the pattern in my brain. But I do a foundation chain instead of what they did in the pattern. Which requires a slight bit more focus from me. Just a mite bit though. To get going in the right direction. Hey, let's hop into the Discord. Let us shaft. Let us shaft. Let us shaft. Let's see, what do we have? What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? We have cuteness. That's what we have. By cuteness, I mean judgment. What is this face that you display for us? Do you feel like you're being judged? Do you feel like you're being judged by a cat? Do you ever feel like you're being judged? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is China's cat. And it's definitely judging you. 12. 14. Definitely judging us. Super hard. And also super cute. Hilarious. I love it. Oh, this is cute, China. China's been printing some yarn bowls. I had to wait for nose to boop. Yes, yes, yes. Only made Vaporeon's face look more cursed. More cursed? Okay. Do. Last heckin' row of this part of the underwear. Cute. I bet you can guess what it is. Arid. Yeah. It's a little guy. It's a little guy. It's just a little guy. Okay, cut this off. It's just a little guy with little arms. It's totally not what you thought it was. It's just a little guy with little arms. Ooh. I love this little guy. It's cute, Aaron. Good job. It did look suspicious, but it did look cute at the end. Ooh, Jay. Very cool. Very cool. I like the texture. Made a flower bookmark. We'll be making many more of these with different flowers. Very cute, Tenchi. Very cute. A nice little daisy. Cute little daisy. I need to make my Ume earrings. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Hot tech. Text good too. Okay, there we go. Very good job, Tenchi. It's very adorable. Very adorable. Very adorable. What a cute flower. Hi, Debbie. How are you doing? Made a leaf bookmark recently. I needed a bookmark. I have a bookmark from Raven, but sometimes I just use scissors instead. Don't tell Raven. Killing this little guy. Jay's been making a bunch of little tiny little guys recently. It's very cute. It's very cute. It's very cute. Very cute little tiny little guys, Jay. How you doing? Don't use sharps as bookmarks. Oh, I didn't say anything about that. No, not at all. Just a wee lad. Just a wee little guy. Just so tiny, so little. Ow. Where is my purple yarn? Purple yarn. Where you at, purple yarn? I'm just gonna have to use the one that's right here and hope that everything doesn't fall down. Allergies are kicking your butt. Oh, I'm sorry. That's always a rough time. I have to make sure I close the windows before they start. No, it's not new. She eats that most of the time. She just eats her wet food normally, though. She's just quirky. She's just quirky. I love her. I love her. She's such a sweetie. Mocha's a cutie. Mocha's Ghost Glass's cat. The one that we're making into a dump cat. This is the cat that we're making into a dumpling cat. I'm on the last 2 rows. Last 2 rows. I made her extra long for some reason. This one ended up longer than I feel like they usually do, but it's cute. It's cute. This is gonna be her. I have to do the stripes, obviously, but the basic color changes. Yeah, she's gonna be a dump cat. Because you brought up the dump cats vanish, now we have a couple people who have their eye on getting their cats turned into dump cats. So you inspired everybody to go do it. She's a cutie. I think she's one of the more complex because Tabby's coloring changes so much and they have so many stripes. The brown tabbies do. Working on a blanket for my nephew Juju. Cute. This is pretty. Very pretty. I like the blue. I'm a bit biased. I'm a bit biased. I'm a bit biased because I like blue. And every time I see a blue yarn, I'm like, ooh, blue. I like it. Like, ooh, I like blue. Blue's a good, it is a good color. It's a good color. It's very pretty and it's very like nice, very calming, very sweet. Not at all biased. Not at all. I like how it changes shape. Yeah, it's a nice gradient. Adds interest. And then baby blanket and scarf. Ooh, I like the colors on this one. Oh, let me do it. There we go. You might have that yarn. Ooh. Oh, this is cute too. Very adorable. Very cute. Through. Through. Yeah. Ooh, Gigantosaurus. China, this is adorable. Cute. Just like China's face. It's also cute. It's cute. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very adorable. Go follow China. Last night check-in. Oh, their eyes are open. Oh. Look at them. Oh. Very much cuties. Very much cuties. The babies. Yeah, they're just little tiny little babies. And then morning check-in. We have one boy, one girl, and one unknown. Oh. Big plushies like that unicorn and worsted weight yarn. Big boys, small yarn. 2 strands. 2 strands glued with gold. Use 2 strands of worsted. Oh, you're so cute. The Mew Mews. Yeah, they're just so tiny and so cute. They're just so tiny and so cute. It's so cute, Vanish. I haven't had a chance to check the 3rd yet. Aww. I want to use my small hook though. 2 strands needs hand hardy hook. Oh yeah, that would do it. Yeah, you would need to up the amount of stitches that you get to do that then. Waiting under the bed face. His face. He's so concerned. Make a much bigger circle. Yeah, way more stitches. Yeah. Way more stitches. Stop. Stop getting stuck. They squeak when I'm holding them and Mama comes to check on them and I don't want to disturb bonding time. Yeah. This is done. Look. At least double, maybe more. Yeah, I gotta figure out. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, yeah, you'd have to figure out if there's some sort of formula. Glued with gold! I was so close! I was so close to finishing these underwear. I was so close. I was so close to finishing them. That's why I wasn't saying anything. Why I wasn't gonna say anything, because I was close to finished. You can't let me finish something in one sitting, right? Can't let me do that. It'd be absurd. Absurd. Yes, goblin business. Well, I got to all but the weaving in of the ends. So, these are ABB's underwear. They're a little tassely right now. They're a little tassely. He's like, no, I refuse to get down. Such a cutie. Such a cutie. I feel like Haku would do the same. Okay, let's spin the wheel of whips. Let us spin the wheel of whips. Let us spin the wheel of whips. Instead of finishing projects, we're gonna start new projects. Yeah. Instead of finishing, we're gonna start new projects. Yes, ABB totally would wear tassely undies, right? I did finish one pair of undies though, so you know, works out. New projects shouldn't be on the whip wheel. Ume, they only go on there if they are commissions that I have to start and finish in a timely fashion. It's a commission. Well, undies only go to people who gift 100 subs.
Hello there.
This channel. Hello, new friends. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. So we're gonna start working on the custom amigurumi that was won during Moko's PP party, which checks out for this current conversation. If it's a problem, if we're like, we can't put not started things, I'll just start them before stream because I'm that kind of sassy. Or like many hundreds, I've apparently given way more than I realized. Could you imagine Ume being sassy? Could you imagine Ume being sassy just in general? In theory. Ume being sassy. Never. Never, right? Innocent. Yeah, totally, completely innocent. Oh yeah, I heard pray tell. Heard pray tell. Okay. Excuse me, glued with gold. Excuse me. Glued with gold. 274 gifted subs in the channel. This green ball is for you. We squeeze it. Thank you for that gifted sub till now. And it'll go into our jar and it'll make us save me so hungry for balls. Yeah, because we are, apparently. What size hook do you need? Okay. Okay. Crochet hook. Wherefore art thou, crochet hook? Crochet hook! Crochet. Tis here. Tis here. No one's very sassy here. No one ever would be sassy in this community. Never. Never. We're never sassy in these parts. Did we finish shafting? No, we did not. just a slight pause in activity for me to get started on a new thing. Okay. New goodies. I did not like what I was looking at the top down, so third time's a try. You know, sometimes you gotta try more than once, and that's okay. Sometimes you gotta try more than once. That's fine. It's perfectly okay. It's perfectly acceptable to do it as many times as you need to feel comfortable with what you did. Arid. But it looks very cute. I like the colors. Very, very nice color choice. 2, 3, 4. No. 5. And no. What? I suddenly forgot how to use a heckin' small hook with big yarn. Give me a stitch marker. I'm going to shaft my. I would love to show everyone your Oblivion character. They look super cool. I like that green. That's good green. I think I have some of a similar color of green. My new tank top is coming along. Ooh, Pixie, this is pretty. Ooh, thank you for shaft. That question to everyone who streams here. Do you have preferred bot service to run giveaways or any you'd recommend not using? I use Pixel Plushes. But you know, it depends on what you're looking for in a bot, I would imagine, for giveaways. Ah! I cannot even hold on to my crochet hook, allegedly, today. Yeah, isn't it super pretty? I love it. I didn't even know that existed. Yeah. Yeah, those would be the two Ume that I would recommend too. The Zulu wheel or Pixel Plushes. I like Pixel Plushes because, you know, I don't have to download anything. It just runs on a browser source. This is super pretty. I can't wait to see it done. Pixie is super cute. Super cute. And then, yeah, it does look cursed. You're right, Sandy. Sandy, you're right. Thank you for the work, Clark. Good with gold. Good luck with your meeting. There we go. Go. Yeah, it does look a little just adding splashes options from what I've seen. I haven't done any giveaways though yet. Yeah. I haven't looked into it past, you know. Is this Vaporeon? It is. It is. This is a cross stitch piece that Sandy is doing. It has so many stitches. So many stitches in it. Like an insane amount of stitches. Sandy is at 18.38% done. 71,949 stitches out of 391,500 stitches. That's a lot of 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 stitches. Yep. Have a good nap, Pixie. Good luck. New drawing. I've been working on another OC of mine personified. Hanabi, the firework dream sheep inhuman. I'm excited for this one, Debbie. Community says it's like she's an idol doing a dance practice. Oh, it's gonna be so cute. I love the dream sheep, by the way. It's one of my faves. One of my faves. So this is exciting. This is exciting. Cute. I love the hair. The hair is like so good. So good. Increase. I love it. One increase. Cute. Babe reference, yes. Oh, it's gonna be so cute. I can't wait to see it done, Debbie. Cute as heck. Cute as heck. Cute as heck, Debbie. I can't wait to see the colors. And I love the outfit. I'd wear it. I'd wear it. I'd wear it. Cute. One increase. Cute as heck. Oh, that probably helps you a little bit, actually. I didn't know I was zoomed in. I'm sorry. I'm super professional today. Cute. Very cute, though. Oh, I'm excited to see the colors. And then Zay shared the Oblivion remastered character. Epic. I really like you violet eyes. They're very like, if I encountered someone with violet eyes, it'd be like startling, you know? It's just not something you see anymore. Violet eyes are unfortunately pretty much pulled completely out of the gene pool at this point, which is unfortunate in my opinion, because look how cool. Look how cool. It would be such a startling thing to see in real life. But your character looks awesome. And it looks like the remaster looks very nice, considering where it came from. They did a really, really good job, is what I'm saying. It looks very good. Oblivion was before my video gaming time, but yeah. Does look good for a 20-year-old game. Yeah. It looks very good. Like the textures are really nice, like the little like dings that you can see on the armor. Ooh, I'm Kel and I'm so young. Yeah, in 2005 I was in 5th grade and wasn't allowed to play video games, Smikes. Who had lime yellow? Really? That would be crazy to see. It would be like encountering someone with Haku's eye color, which would be crazy to me. This is what it's gonna look like finished now. Welcome back, Smikes. We almost finished 2 pairs of underwears. Hi, Ninja Briar. Welcome in. We almost finished ABB's underwear. But we did finish Dragon Priestess's underwear. Hi, Ninja Briar. How was your stream? What were you up to? What were you doing? I want to hear all about it. I want to hear all about it. How the heck was it? What did you get up to? Did you finish anything? Did you make any progress? Hi, Lord Gloom. We did some project planning and working on a crocheted blanket. Ooh. Ooh. Tell us more about this blanket if you have time. We'd be happy to hear about it. And also, if you want to shaft with us, you can hop into our Discord and share with us. We'd love to show your stuff, not shove your stuff. I'm very good at speaking today. I'm very super good at speaking. My words are coming through exactly how I want them to. Moss stitch, some burnout blanket weight yarn for something simple. Nice! Words are super easy, right, Debbie? We never say them wrong. Words are hard. Yeah, I don't know what it is about today. Are we supposed to be good at words? Hi, DIY. How are you? Speaking. Nice. Very easy. Yes. Super easy. We do it right 100% of the time. Or the commonly misnamed woven stitch. Oh, yeah. Good question. Good question. It's time to sit crisscross applesauce for a bit. Increase. Single crochet chain one is what, yeah. Woven stitch then. There we go. Ume is an expert. Ume is an expert. Ume's been doing this for decades. Multiple of them. Which is impressive. Well, today is Whip Wheel Wednesday, friends coming in on a raid. And I'm currently working on a custom piece. Hi, Necrotino, a custom piece. That was won during Moko Maid's PP party. This is going to be a little pug. With a collar and a particular name tag, and also a little flower crown for Lady Wildtree, who has recently lost a pupper. So it's a memorial piece for the pupper that was recently lost. So I'm excited to get this done and out. Can I ask a crafter question? There are many of us a crafter here. Yes, you may. Multiple sets of 2 stitches. You alternate between slip stitch and half double crochet. Ooh. I just cracked my finger. Super nice. But thank you for the raid, Ninja Briar. If you have to raid, if you have to run, if you do have to go take care of yourself, please do. But we don't mind if you want to stick around and hang out with us. Either way, we're happy to have you. 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I missed my increase. So wait, question, Kels. You take memorial plushes of doggos? In theory, yes. In theory, yes. I can make a plush of anything if given. Basically, if given. I already made a memorial dump cat. Not this one. This one is an alive and well cat, and we would love that for a very long time. But one of Vanished Fox's dump cats that I made was for a kit cat that has passed. I just need enough pictures, basically, and I can get the coloring down. It's just having the right information given to me. For those who like to do a shop, how do you decide what to make and what to charge? Kind of want to do a Ko-fi. just to try it out, but I have no confidence anyone would want anything, and I'm interested in making for it. Guess you just want to know how y'all are confident in yourself. Well, it's not always confidence. It's friends saying do it. Do it. Yay, super quick meeting! Welcome back, Glued. So mine started as a merch store. Basically. Because someone wanted merch, and then it morphed into, you know, people wanted me to make things, and it was just the easiest way to have people pay for things they wanted me to make. So the things that I list on my store are things I don't mind making multiple of. I do not list things that I would not make multiple of. You see, because that's a thing. Because that's a thing. Right? Come from creators making for themselves because they want it and then finding out other wanted to. Exactly, Debbie. Maybe I need more of that. More friends being... Yeah, so that is why the angry blue dragonfish is not ever going to be listed on the store. Is because I do not want to make multiple of them. Like Doctor Who scarves. Yeah. Like Doctor Who scarves. Yeah. I'm trying out for... Oh, nice. Nice. But there's a lot of people who can help talk to you as far as pricing and to promote yourself, though. Just keep that in mind. Yeah, and I have Kelly yell at you many times. Yeah, hi, Katie. The thing, Kofi, the promoting yourself thing, is kind of a moot point for those of us who have online communities. Or are part of so many online communities, because you don't really need to worry too much about that. You have places to talk about your stuff. If you don't have an online community, you're not a part of online communities, and you have a Ko-fi, yes, it's going to be harder for people to find your stuff. Right? But Tiny Turtle yesterday, everyone loved it, but I didn't like making it. Yes, and that's exactly, so you wouldn't want to put that exact one on there. Some places to do the talky things. Yes. So there are places, so the considering it on the aspect of you have to promote yourself is like, because you're going to be around talking about your stuff. If you're in the creative communities, you're going to be around talking about your stuff, and chances are, because most people in the creative community, not all people, but most people in the creative communities on Twitch are very excited about other people selling things, that you don't get that other places. You know? You don't get that other places. We all want everyone to do good. Friends just want to support friends. Yes, exactly. Yeah, once you know people around here, everyone's gonna talk about, you got a store. Everyone's gonna ask you about it, talk to you about it, tell you, oh, do you sell that? You know, it's a whole thing. Let me throw money and buy your stuff. Exactly. Other places, Twitch or community, and other places like Gladiator Ring. Yes. Yeah, there's a lot of places that are really open to sharing in the creative sections of Twitch. You know, everybody's got a Discord page, and a lot of them have places where you can list your store without feeling like you have to be weird about it. You know? Like our Shaft section, completely open. I want you to share your links to your stores. If you sell the thing that you share, I want your link in there so that when someone inevitably is like, yo, that's cool. Yeah, you have this? Can I commission? Then 5 other people decide to do a commission. Yeah, banish. You wouldn't know anything about that, right? I want you to link your stores, and I want you to promote yourselves in the community, and I want you to talk about how excited you are that you got a sale. I want these things. I want to hear about it. Hence me delaying not putting my shop in kills shop links. Don't make me do it for yourself. For you. Don't you make me do it. You have access to do it yourself. For Kel craft fairs, Renegade craft fair would be good for you. Or should just have a pop-up craft fair where I tell people to show up. I don't know if the locals would like that very much. I did decide that I'm not big on commissions, mainly because I don't want to like have the obligation to make something, and that's perfectly okay. I take commissions because I like the challenge of doing something that I haven't done before. You know, I like doing things different each time. There are some things that I don't mind doing. Is a big craft fair. I think it's a nation. Oh, I didn't know that. So yeah, that's hi whiskey. How are you? Under my boot, grind their bones to dust. A cool crafty peeps. Share it all. Yes, yes. Hi Prasmatic. How are you? Obligation to make something, so I'm trying to plan and focus on items I enjoy making and selling them as is. Yeah, no, and that's perfectly okay. And a lot of people do that. They'll make something because they think it's, you know, it looks cool, and then they'll post that one thing. I have a couple things that are just that I have made that I don't want to keep myself posted on my shop. No one's bought them, but they exist. I try to undersell myself. It's scary doing pricing, but I want to make sure I'm at least getting more than material cost. Yes, and that's important to do. That's important to do. Welcome in, new friend. Thank you for the follow. Yes, go get yourself some coffee, Debbie. Take care of yourself. Yeah, you want to at least get back material prices and then some extra. Some extra. Because your labor deserves to be recognized. Because you're making something with your hands. It's labor. You deserve to be paid for your time. Your face coaster was perfectly priced. Accurate. Yes, yes, Glitter Gold. 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 rows of just single crochets. Okay, we got a little dog noggin. Also, Whiskey, how have you been? How have you been doing? I meant your face is. Something fun and turning into obligation can ruin it for some. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I get that. I get that, Whiskey. Hi, Winsing. Happy Wednesday. As a kid, just used to hate reading. Turns out I hate obligatory things. Yeah, yeah. You know, I can see that. Takes time, and that yarn was not cheap. Yes, yes, yes. Good to stash every once in a while, the littler bits that you got hanging about. Use them for something. Or else you just end up with a bunch of tiny balls that aren't going to make anything, and it's a problem. Another eye break. This Hexicardy is, just wow with the mandala yarn. Ooh, which colorway are you using? I like a good mandala. I never use it, but I like the way they look. Makes custom tumblers. She once had a person tell her how her prices were too expensive because you can get them at Walmart cheaper, and you always find people like this. They aren't your clientele. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Ooh, I like the troll. The troll is cute. The troll is cute. Those people have forgotten how much work goes into making things. Mm-hmm. Who know and appreciate your kind of custom work. Trust me, there's a lot of people who fit that bill. Yep. Exactly. That is why I don't sell to my family. Because when they find out that what I sell a sweater for, they're like, what? I made it with my hands. I stitched every stitch with my hands. It took time and energy. Premier Sprout is my go-to for worsted weight cottons. For the most part. I haven't tried any Hirschners yet, as far as worsted weight cotton, so I haven't gone there, but I use a lot of... Is we spinning today? It's the wheel day. I yell at my sister-in-law that she's too cheap. Yeah. In running Chris's stuff, the hardest thing is finding people outside artists and crafters who have or make. Yeah. You need to try line Pima cotton. Yeah. Very limited colors. Mm-hmm. Spinning waffles. It's very nice. Yeah, I wondered about that because I haven't gotten the 8/8 cotton. I've only ever gotten the 8/4 cotton, which is fingering weight. I've only used the fingering weight hobby cotton. The cotton sprout has a lot of colors. I don't know, Necrotino, if you've seen any of the really colorful sweaters I've done in the past. I can pull up the store. Not the dashboard of the store. I'm a dingus. I need to go to my actual store. Go to my actual store and show you the actual things. Like this sweater. Most of this is cotton sprout. With an exception of, I think, the dark orange. The dark orange was Lion Brand Home something cotton, which was a lot rougher, but was the only dark orange I could find at the time. That's nice and cancy, and I'm really enjoying the tiny skeins though. I know the tiny skeins though. Look at this. Oh wait, you can't see my camera. Never mind. Okay, so this is the pullover, and then I also have this. Most of this is also Premier Sprout, but some can see in here. There's some Cansey. And also my cat. The cat is not included. Okay? Most of this is also Premier Sprout. This darker purple. I think also the lighter purple. And this is Cansey. This is Cansey. I don't remember which one this is. I don't remember. I know this is Premier Sprout because I used it in Miss Capri Hill sweater. This is Cansey. I think this is Cansey. I think one of these is Cansey. I'm not 100% sure. And the other one is Cotton Sprout. No cat. Yeah, and KNC is going with Joann's as far as we know. So, yeah. Yeah. So, no cat, no deal. I'm sorry, you can't have my cat. He's special to me. He's like my child. He is like a son to me. I'd cry. As a cotton hemp yarn. Ooh, really? That I haven't heard of that before. Give me that Haku. Haku sleeping. He don't want to be stoled. You might get some cat hair in there. But ooh, lots. Really? Yes, please share the link. Share the link with us. We want to see. Whiskey. The chat moved when I tried to click on it, and I almost clicked on whiskey, and at least that has a ton of options when making for summer dress. Yeah. Ooh. It does have some options. Like, not a ton of options, but it does have a decent amount of options. But a decent amount, yeah. When I was making the summer dress. Yeah. But then the rest for other purposes. Yeah. Cute colors. Okay, that's good to know. You can click on me anytime you want. Twice on Sundays. Thanks. Cat hair is an inclusion. It's basically an absolute yes. More variation than the Pima. Nice. Of the things I want to make, I feel like my color palette isn't super wide. I like grunge witchy color themes, earthy ones, for the things I have in mind. Nice. I like those aesthetics. Clicking on you includes timing out and panning. Yeah, accidentally clicking on someone can lead to repercussions accidentally. Accidental repercussions. Thank you for the check-in. And the hearts. I have one more row of just single crochets. My iPad is almost dead too. It's gonna be a problem. What should I do this afternoon? Oh wait, I've got to go get stuffing. I was told in multiple places that I have to go get stuffing. Lion Brand 24/7. Yeah, I wish so too, Ume. Never let her hear the end of it. Yeah, Exactly. Exactly. Had to go look. I made a cover up with Knit Picks Shine, Cotton Modal Blend, the drape of the. Ooh, cute. Oh yeah, I borrowed Lucifer scissors. Sorry, I borrowed them. When you served, you gotta get good with Lucifer now. Yeah. Although HP's here, they totally work together. They're twice as powerful together. Basically, everybody is going live on Twitch right now. Apparently, my phone is like blasted. Got 20 Twitch notifications. Heck, like bros, cool. They're going live. Sorry, but like wow, I have a lot of notifications. Okay. 21. When swatching colors, a new row is there a trick to getting the ends not to be super loose and gaping. I thought it was someone going live just to sass me for a second, just because I was sassing. Switching colors. New row. Is there a trick to the ends not being super laid? I weave in as I go. It's called. So tucking that color you're getting rid of in the back, as you're making the new stitch is what I do when I'm knitting to stop it from doing that for like a good 5 or 6 stitches. Tucking your ends in on the back side. No. I'm not getting down the Doctor Who scarf just for that. The sass! Hi, Pixie. 2 increase. Okay. Twisting it around the working yarn, right? Yeah, so just setting it on top as you go to make the stitch. So say you have your multiple stitches on your thing. Hi Rosie, how are you? How was your stream? What were you up to? When you go to then knit, taking your working yarn and putting it taking your non-working and putting it over before you then, you know, go make your stitches, you know what I mean? Tucking it in. That makes any sense? Game crashed. Try to find out what happened. Good luck. Hopefully you can find out what happened. But thank you for the raid. I appreciate you, Rosie Boo Bear. I hope your game isn't going to be problematic for you. Don't join the scarf challenge. You can see it in the middle of the stitches. No, you wouldn't see it between the stitches. With knit, you wouldn't see it between the stitches. I don't have a knit project down here to show. No, you won't, Glued. It's pretty simple. Let me go get my rainbow sweater. We're talking about knitting. Yeah, I'll go get my rainbow sweater. Sweater. Rainbow sweater, rainbow sweater. Okay. I already have it. It's too late. Too late. I already have the rainbow sweater. I already have it. Which is coming along, by the way. Okay, so we're gonna pretend we're changing yarns here. Okay, so we're gonna get our new yarn. We're gonna change colors. We're gonna grab. We're gonna go knit with that. So the first stitch is gonna be just like normal. Okay, and so these are going to be the ends, the yarn that you're not using anymore, the yarn that the end of the yarn that you're using. You're going to then tuck those over the working yarn. And then you're going to knit your stitch. And then for a few stitches, you'll just take your non-working yarns, tuck them over, knit your stitch. Do it again, over, knit your stitch. So this will make it so that you have a nice tight color change. Yeah, you do. So that you won't end up dropping stitches or getting too loose. You see, you got it. Yeah, it's super simple. Super simple. And that's kind of like your first line of your weave in, typically, as well. Just toss my yarn anywhere. But yeah, this is the rainbow sweater. I haven't forgot about it. I've just been busy with other things. I work on it occasionally. It's I'm doing the raglan decreases right now. The problem is I keep running out of yarn. Keep running out of yarn, which is a problem. Boop the shirt. Thank you for the shirt, Boops. Thank you for the shirt, Boops. Such a gorgeous sweater. I can't wait to see it finished too. It was supposed to be finished months ago. But you know, got distracted when I ran out of yarn. It's gonna go well. Yeah. No problem. I didn't want to make you have to try to find a good video because I know how hard it is to find a good video tutorial. Takes a lot of time and no fun sometimes. Spring allergies are affecting me. Oh yeah, I bet. But I'm also having slight troubles with these. I'm getting better at them. They look for sure better weaving after weaving in, but yeah, you lose as ghost. Oh, unfortunately, Crash, you just missed the tutorial. Should I re-tutorial the tutorial? Would you like me to tell you my secrets, Crash Override? Oh, you'll go back in the mud. I can tell you my secrets. All right. 12, 13, 14, 15. 4 more rows. 4 more rows of single crochets. Oh, I have not. There you go. Thank you, Zay. Hi, Unstable One! Welcome in on that raid. I hope everything gets fixed with Rosie's game. It always sucks when your game crashes. Ugh. Always sucks. Making a little pug. Coming along. Coming along. But I need to just out here consolidating tabs apparently. Sometimes you just consolidate your tabs. It's just how it is. Just how it is. It just means your friends are friends with your friends. And that's a good thing. I need to drink more water. I think I've only drank one drink of water. Now 2. All upstream. Crazy. Crazy. But I think I'll go. You just finished a whole glass of water? Look at you go, Glued with Gold. Look at you go. You're doing it. You're drinking water. I think I'll go get stuffing. And, I don't know. At least to get stuffing. I'll at least get stuffing after work. Who knows what else I'll do. I forgot what I opened my phone for. I don't know. I lost my remind to buy yarn. I don't need to buy yarn. Figured out how I'll make my scarf count. I'll just keep going and add more rows to some bands. Yeah, what's a row here or there, really? It'll get there eventually. Sassy crash. Sassy crash. Buy more yarn, buy safety eyes, buy more charms for fun stitch markers, buy a cricket. Yeah, I will look at the crickets when I go to the store. Do it. I'll look. How am I doing? I have safety eyes. I did get the safety eyes for this, which is why I started it. I had to go get brown ones because, I wanted to make sure I had the right eye color for the pupper. Important. What yarn do I need? Did I say I needed more yarn at some point? What color yarn did I need? Oh, I needed more cream color. For the bluey sweater. Yeah. That's the yarn I needed. More charms for fun stitch markers. Yeah. Although I have a bunch of stitch markers in the shop. I might not get more stitch marker supplies until those stitch markers are left with nothing. I did that the other day because Michaels didn't have what I was looking for. Yeah. Yeah. I might go to Joann's first and see if they have any crickets left, because if there's a deal on one, I might be persuaded to get. Only has male, female. Yes, very supportive. Very supportive of. Yep. That's very inclusive there. So just plan to repeat stripes until I get as long as I want it, yeah. Some. Yes. Haku's having a bath. Hi, Mr. Blu-ray. Who's having a bath? He looks very cute. Okay, I think this is the second of 4 rounds. Maybe the third. Yeah, maybe the third. Yeah, third. One more round. You got a little puffy face. They get our face puffing. We're aware of it. Take no action to educate ourselves on all aspects. Yeah. I'm being salty. You're allowed to be salty. We're all allowed to be salty. Yes, drop your salts in the pool. Also, I had to turn off the timed action for the drop game because it was going even when I was offline, and that was really annoying me. And until I figure out how to fix that. Hello, why can I not raid? Because I'm raiding out in 10 minutes. I'm sorry. I have raids turned off. I'm sorry. Because we're about to raid out as soon as I finish this row of crochet.
Covers just subscribed
Aww.
at tier 1 for 18 months.
18 months,
Fuck.
LNL. Who are you raiding? Who am I raiding? We haven't decided yet. Hold on. We can raid Prince, or we can raid Fairy. We can raid Double raid. Yes. Who else is available? Saw a video this morning about NIH collecting data under divergent folks for research, and I'm a little salty today. No, you're fine. You're allowed to be salty. Like I said, Prince or Fairy or Uber. Prince. Okay, we're gonna read Prince J Crafts. Prince J Crafts. LNL covers is the name of the game and the person and the place. Right there. That username is where we're going. There indeed is where we will go. Because it's birthday week. Too bad we all can't agree on the same part. I'll see you there. It's on the starting soon screen, but he's a sweet bean. And sassy bassy time. Sassy bassy time. Yes, sassy bassy time indeed. So get all your sass bass emotes ready. Shake's jar of salt. Yes. Put your salt all over the place. Especially if it's their well-manicured gardens. I'm innocent. I'm innocent. Keep the salt off the slugs. Yeah, the slugs are important. They are very important. Okay, we're almost done with our row. Yes, yes, yes. And then we will thank the thanks, and then we will head on out. Hi, Jenny! Jenny, did Mark tell you something about something involving me? Asking for a friend. We've come to sass your bass. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's a perfect raid call right there. Glued with gold. Good job. Oh yeah, yeah. You're getting a little Keltato. You're getting a little Keltato. You're getting a little cutie Keltato. They look like this. And they're just little potato me's. They're just little potatoes me's. Haku is good. He is taking a nap alternately with also taking a bath. You know how you take a bath for 1 second and then take a nap another. You know, it's just, you know how it goes. Just how it goes. We've come to sass your bass. Okay, I'm gonna thank the thanks, then we're gonna head on over to Prince J Crafts. I want to try something else now. Circle and failed. Well, I think somewhere around here there is a tutorial on how to do a magic circle. Ume has a good tutorial on how to do a magic circle. You have friends who can help. You have friends who can help, Jenny. We do. We do. We do. Let us thank the thanks. Is that a good next step? Yeah. Haran, Harley Quinn, Supersonic, and yes, Davinia. Thank you for the follows. I want to thank Curix for the bits. I want to thank LNL Covers for the resub. I want to thank Glued with Gold for the gifted subs. I want to thank Ninja Briar and Rosie Boo Bear for the raids. I want to thank Glued with Gold, JC the Trash Panda, Ume Noame, and Zadrian for keeping our community safe. And I want to thank each and every one of you for hanging out with me today, whether you're here chatting or lurking in the bathroom. So I love you. I appreciate you. And I'm very proud of you for whatever you did today, especially the sass we're about to do. Especially for the sass that we're about to do. We're going to raid our friend, Prince J Crafts, who's currently making my pattern, the Sassy Bassy. And we're going to say, hey. But until then, I love you. Bye-bye. Bye, I love you. Bye-bye. Bye, I love you. Bye.
She's got yarn in hand, a cheeky grin. Kells Bells is live, let the fun begin. Crochet queen with a stitch so tight. Sass on point, she's shining bright. On her stream, it's a fiber show. Making magic, watch her glow. Kells Bells bringing in the fire. With hooks in hand, she'll take you higher. Crafting cool with style and grace. In her world, you'll find your place. Kells Bells, she's on a roll. Sassy spirit, heart and soul. Every stitch, she owns the game. Kells Bells lighting up her name. Yarn and flair, she's got the style. Mixing fun with that playful smile. Teaching tricks and making waves. She's bold, fierce, and never sways. When the yarn gets wild and the chat's on fire, Kells just laughs, lifting us higher. She'll weave it all with perfect ease. In her hands, the art's a breeze. Messy scenes, she'll set them straight. Kells Bells spins and it's looking great. Sassy tips with a spark so sweet. Crafting wonders can't be beat. From the hooks to the final thread, Kells Bells keeps the fun ahead. With threads that fly and heart and soul.